Hey everybody, welcome to Essential Oils 101. It's about time to get class started, so sit back and get comfy and let's get ready to learn all about the power of essential oils. So first let me say this, I am absolutely going to be reading from a script today because I tend to ramble a little bit when I start talking about topics that I am very passionate about. So if you see me looking down and reading, be glad that I'm looking down and reading and not staring straight ahead and rambling. I really want to respect your time, and we have a lot of information to cover in this class today, and I want to make sure I can get it all in and not keep you here forever. So let's talk a little bit about what we're going to be talking about. We're going to talk about what essential oils are, a little bit about the history of essential oils, the effectiveness of essential oils, how essential oils are made, the safety of essential oils, how to get started living a chemical-free lifestyle with essential oils, and I'm going to go over several of what I consider to be the everyday oils. These are oils that you would really want in your home at all times to use every day, and then we're going to talk about how you can get those oils. So first, for those of you that I haven't met in person, if you're here with, if you were invited by one of my team members, or if you followed a link from my blog, Our Small Hours, or from EO Moms, which is my Young Living team website. Hi, I'm so glad you're here. My name is Allison. I am a Young Living Silver Leader, and I love sharing the joy that essential oils have brought to my life. So I'm so glad you're here. Alright guys, let's get started. First, let me talk a little bit about my journey into essential oils. I didn't always love essential oils, so I've always really found it important to live a natural lifestyle, as natural as possible. And I tried essential oils that I got from my health food store, but frankly, they didn't really work. They weren't as effective as I was told essential oils were supposed to be. So I used to think that all oils were created equally. Of course, now I know that they aren't, and we'll talk about that later. But when the oils from the health food store didn't really provide any noticeable difference, I said, yeah, essential oils aren't for me. I'm not going to use them. Why would I spend that much money on a product that's not effective? Well, in early 2014, a friend of mine was using Young Living, and I'd heard a little bit about the company, and she was definitely in love with the oils, and so I said, okay, tell me a little bit more about these magical oils. And she did. Now, I'm a natural skeptic, and because I'd had my own sort of blah experience with essential oils, I decided to do some research before I joined Young Living. Well, what I found after a few months of research was even more impressive than the information she had given me. So I signed up, I received my premium starter kit in May of 2014, and I have used essential oils every single day for 3 years now, and there will be no stopping in the future. This has changed my life. Oils are a part of my life, and I don't want to imagine life without oils. So let's go ahead and get started in the class portion, and let's first talk about what are essential oils. So essential oils are the most powerful part of the plant. They're actually distilled from shrubs, flowers, trees, resins, rinds, lots of parts of the plants. So oils consist of over 100 different natural organic compounds. So in humans, essential oils provide support for every system of the body. So your respiratory system, your endocrine system and hormones, your circulatory system, your immune system, muscular system, skeletal system, you name it. They support brain health and a healthy weight, and they're used extensively for emotions and for spiritual purposes. So an oil in a diffuser can, soothe your children's bad day or help lessen the pressure from your tough day at work. They can be used as an alternative to toxic cleaning products, which we'll talk more about later. You can literally start swapping out every single chemical in your home for an essential oil, and you can do it without breaking the bank. So there are about 300 essential oils on Earth, but you only need about 10 to 20 to have a really good essential oils kit for your home. You don't need to be an aromatherapist to use them. In most cases, essential oils are effective when applied topically to the skin. And there are three main ways that you can get essential oils into your body. So the English method is, like I said, to apply topically or rub into the skin. And then the French method involves ingesting the essential oils. And the German method relies more on diffusing and inhaling the essential oils. So tests have actually shown that oils reach the heart, the liver, and the thyroid within 3 seconds of being inhaled. When they're applied topically, they reach the bloodstream within 26 seconds. So, and they usually take about 3 to 6 hours to leave the body. So let's talk about the history of essential oils. Now, those of you who have read religious scriptures know that essential oils are mentioned in scripture over and over again. So essential oils were present in historical times. Some of the oldest cultures on earth used essential oils. So the Babylonians used essential oils, the Egyptians used essential oils. Of course, we all know the story of the 3 wise men bringing baby Jesus gold with frankincense and myrrh. Essential oils were used by medieval Europeans. So really, after World War II, essential oils were rediscovered. So in some areas, they had never been forgotten, but the science really began on essential oils after World War II. So let's talk about the effectiveness of essential oils. So I've used essential oils for 3 years now, and but before then I would use lavender in my bath or apply it to my neck when I was feeling tense, and I never really noticed a difference. Honestly, I didn't even think that it smelled very good. But, everybody said lavender was awesome, so I kept trying it, but to no avail. So, what I didn't know when I first began using essential oils a decade ago was that not all essential oils are created equally. So, in the U.S., there isn't a rating system for essential oils. The closest that we can get is an FDA requirement that in order to label a bottle of essential oil pure or therapeutic grade, the contents must contain at least 5% essential oil. Just 5%, you guys. That's all that has to be in that bottle of oil that you buy on Amazon in order for it to be considered pure or therapeutic grade. So all oils fall into one of 4 categories: grade A, grade B, grade C, or grade D. So grade A is therapeutic. It's made from organically grown plants, excuse me, and it's distilled at low temperatures. Grade B oils are food grade, but they can contain synthetics, pesticides, fertilizers, chemical extenders, and carrier oils. Grade C oils are perfume grade oils, and they often have adulterating chemicals in them. They usually use solvents, for example hexane, to get rid of or to get a higher yield of oil per harvest. So solvents can be cancerous, you guys, and solvents are in many of your store-bought oils. And then those same oils can also be diluted 80 to 95% with alcohol. So grade D is called floral water, and it's aromatic only, and it's usually a byproduct of your grade A distillation. After all the oil is pulled out, the companies they sell that leftover trash water, and they'll fill 5% of the bottle with the leftover trash water, and then they'll fill the rest with a carrier oil, and then they'll label it pure. So grade A is the only truly pure oil. Grade D would be like walking into your fridge and taking a glass of OJ and diluting it 95% before you drank it. Okay, you'd still be getting some OJ, but you wouldn't be getting the benefits of the pure substance. So that's why you want grade A oils and grade A oils only. And those are the only oils that I use now that I know better. Before you purchase an oil, you want to check to see if the company grows their own plants, owns their own fields, and controls the entire process seed to seal, from the farm to the sealed bottle of oil. Pesticides, pollution, previously farmed land, all of it can affect the quality of an oil. So Young Living's oils are grade A. So why would you go the extra step of using an oil to get away from a chemical and then use an oil that's laden with chemicals? It just doesn't make sense. So when I'm talking about oils today, the only oils I'm talking about are those grade A oils from Young Living. They're the only oils that I use and the only oils that I will ever use. So one of the things that stands out to me is Young Living's seed to seal process. So it's a promise of integrity, and I find that very important in any product that I buy. Now, I'm well aware that some products I buy, there's no integrity behind them. But when I can find a product that stands behind, a company that stands behind their product with integrity, I'm switching to that brand. And that's exactly what Young Living does. Gary Young, the founder of Young Living, says that he never makes an oil simply for profit. He makes it for purpose. Seed to seal means each plant is hand weeded. There are no pesticides used, no chemicals, no weed killers. So the plants are harvested at their peak, and then they're put through a vigorous testing process. Then they go from the farm directly to your house. Seed to seal is not merely a slogan, it's a promise. So you can learn more about that by checking out the Young Living story and fall in love with the company just like I have at seedtoseal.com. Let's talk a little bit about why some essential oil companies would sell oils that are cheaper than those you can find at Young Living. They do it to save money. Plain and simple. If you spray your crop with pesticides, you'll have more crop to distill, right? So if you use a chemical solvent to extract the oil, you'll be able to pull more out. If you dilute it with a cheaper oil, you can stretch the oil that you've already distilled. So most essential oils are sold more cheaply because the companies are cutting corners, plain and simple. So let's talk about how essential oils are made. It takes a lot of work to produce just a tiny amount of essential oil. These oils are powerful and they are precious. So 60,000 rose blossoms will give you 1 ounce of rose oil. Lavender's abundant, 220 pounds will make 7 pounds of oil. Jasmine flowers have to be picked by hand before the sun becomes hot on the very first day they open, and that makes jasmine oil one of the most expensive oils in the world. It takes 8 million hand-picked blossoms to produce 2.2 pounds of oil. A sandalwood tree has to be 30 years old and 30 feet high before it can be cut down for distillation. Wow. Fortunately, when you're using pure grade A therapeutic oils a little bit goes a very long way. Most oils are between $10 and $30 a bottle, and a 5 milliliter bottle of oil contains about 90 drops, and a 15 milliliter bottle contains about 250 drops. Each application is 1 to 3 drops, meaning a small bottle will get you 45 to 90 applications. The Thieves Cleaner is made of, which is a Young Living product, Thieves Cleaner is made of plants only and costs about $1.50 a bottle to make. You can't even get that in the organic section of your grocery store. It replaces a multi-purpose cleaner, a glass cleaner, a floor cleaner, and the organic versions of those cleaners are going to cost you between $4 and $6 a bottle. Okay, let's talk about the safety of essential oils. There are certain oils that are photosensitive. That means you don't want to put them on your body and then go outside, because they will make you more sensitive to the sun, therefore making you more prone to sunburn. Mostly those are your citrus oils like grapefruit, lemon, bergamot, which are some of my favorite oils. When you're using oils on your skin, always watch for redness and dilute with a carrier oil. Anytime you put oils on children, you want to dilute those oils with a carrier oil. Their skin is more permeable and it absorbs the oil more quickly. So what's a carrier oil? Well, it's a fatty oil like olive oil, coconut oil. My personal favorite is grapeseed oil, and its molecules are much larger than those of essential oils. Using a carrier oil with an essential oil slows down the rate that the body can absorb the oil, because it has to get through the large molecules of the carrier oil to get to your skin. Don't put the oils topically near your eyes. Some oils like peppermint can cause a burning sensation. Even just the fumes from the oils can cause a burning sensation in your eyes. If you're placing an oil near your eye, apply the oil to a Q-tip instead of tipping the bottle toward your face. You can become desensitized to an oil if you use the same one day after day. So I try to rotate my oils and not use the same oil every single day. Let's talk a little bit about the internal use of oils. This can be a controversial topic. It's a highly personal choice. There are oils that I choose not to use internally, although I have many friends who do use them internally with no issues. I have had bad reactions, and so I just don't do that anymore. Again, it's controversial, but it's personal. The NAHA, which is one of the top aromatherapy schools in the United States, doesn't advocate essential oils for internal use. And that's because most oil companies don't carry any GRAS or generally regarded as safe essential oils that have been cleared by the FDA. So the NAHA bases a lot of their decisions on the British model, which we talked about before, advocates topical use of essential oils. Many of the British studies, though, are flawed, so they're maybe done in extremely high doses, or they're used in ways that the oils aren't really used in everyday life, such as pouring the oils inside the body. So, again, Young Living uses all three methods, the British, French, and German, which is topical, internal, and inhalation of oils. The French have been safely using some essential oils internally for decades. Young Living has created a Vitality line of oils with distinctive labels, so you can easily recognize which oils are safe to take internally. Let's just think about the ingredients that are in some of the products that we have in our bathrooms and our kitchens. Every day we put products on our skin and in our body, and we breathe them in, and many of these products contain damaging chemicals. The average woman applies over 300 chemicals a day to her body through soaps, makeup, shampoo, and hair care products. So 80 of those products are applied before breakfast. When you use Young Living's essential oils, you're using a product with one ingredient, like lemon, orange, tangerine. No additives, no chemical yuck. So right now you might be feeling a little overwhelmed by the abundance of information that you're getting. So let's take a step back. Let's talk about an easy way to get started with essential oils without feeling so overwhelmed by all of the information. This is how I started my essential oil journey. I started with a Young Living Premium Starter Kit. So it's the only thing on the Young Living website that's half off. So it was a no-brainer because I'm a frugal mama, right? It's the best bang for your buck. And it comes with 11 bottles of oil and a diffuser. Everything you need to get started. Let's talk about some of the everyday oils that come with the Premium Starter Kit, because I love talking about the oils and I cannot wait to tell you a little bit about some of my favorite oils. Frankincense. This is one of the top oils for using on your skin. It helps smooth the appearance of skin. So it's a key ingredient in Young Living's Brain Power Essential Oil Blend. So you can diffuse during your prayer or meditation time, and it really helps with grounding and purpose. So lavender oil, it's an oil of relaxation. You diffuse it for a calming, soothing aroma. And Young Living's lavender oil, you guys, smells amazing. It smells nothing like the lavender oil that I was used to from my health food store. I really enjoy the scent of Young Living's lavender oil. I like to unwind by adding a few drops to my bath or to the diffuser. Lavender oil is actually called the Swiss Army knife of oils because it is so versatile and has so many uses. Peppermint oil helps to support gastrointestinal comfort. It promotes healthy bowel function and enhances a healthy gut. It helps to maintain efficiency of the digestive tract. And it can also help to support performance during exercise. Purification. Now, Purification is a Young Living exclusive blend. They're the only company that has this blend, and it freshens like no other. I really love to use it after I've cooked something, fish, or burned something, because it really helps to clear out bad odors in your home. I also put a drop in soccer cleats after they've become wet and disgusting, and within 24 hours, the smell is gone. They smell like new. And you can also use Purification in a spray bottle, or put it in a spray to give you an annoyance-free outdoor experience. So we use it a lot in the summertime. Thieves oil. Thieves is a Young Living power blend. Again, it's another blend that's exclusive to Young Living. It helps to support a healthy respiratory system, helps to maintain overall wellness when it's taken as a dietary supplement, and it works great for cleaning. Let's talk about Stress Away. Stress Away was the oil that convinced me that Young Living was a good thing and that I had found a good thing. Stress Away smells like heaven. It's got lime, it's got vanilla, it's got copaiba. Oh, it is my favorite oil blend for sure. So it promotes wellness, and it's, maybe a part of a healthy daily regimen. It's one of the top oils for emotional support. Lemon, a simple, beautiful oil. It's a citrus flavor, of course, and it enhances the taste of food. So you can use it in cooking, you can use it to make homemade lemonade, and it's a key ingredient in thieves' oil and in Young Living's supplement drink, Ningxia Red, and it may help support the immune system. So Panaway. Panaway is a very important blend. I like to apply it after exercise when my muscles need some soothing. It has a very stimulating aroma, and I also like to put it on my back and my neck for a soothing experience. It helps to support healthy skin coloration also. Copaiba, one of my favorite oils, it promotes overall wellness. It supports nearly every system of the body. It's a great skin oil, and it tends to amplify the effectiveness of any oil that it's paired with. Digize. Digize is another blend that is unique to Young Living. It's the top oil for supporting the digestive system. You can take it internally in a veggie capsule, and you can also use it with Young Living's essential zymes with every meal to support a wellness regimen. RC is another Young Living exclusive blend. It supports a healthy respiratory system. Diffuse it. It's got a wonderfully comforting aroma, and it contains eucalyptol. I like to rub it on my feet and on my chest, and it just encourages an atmosphere of comfort. So if you're ready to get started with Young Living, all you need to do is click the link that I'll put in the comments under this video, and that will get you started. Now, if you were invited here by one of my team members, please be sure to get in touch with them. This is a referral-based business, and so you'll want to use their unique link to get started so that you can be a member of their team and go to them for support. Of course, I'm always here for support, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm going to hang around for a little while after the class to make sure that I've answered any questions that you guys have. And for my team members, go ahead and jump in and answer questions. Just know this, I cannot diagnose or offer essential oil treatment ideas for any medical conditions whatsoever. If you post a question asking about specific conditions, I'm so sorry, but I will have to delete the question. Those sorts of questions just aren't allowed. But if you have general questions about the essential oils, please feel free to ask. I am so excited to get to know you all a little better and to answer all the questions that you have.